In many parts of the world, it's highly likely that someone's first smartphone is a Samsung. The company has climbed to the top with a reputation for cost-effectiveness, innovation, and quality in everything they produce. But who is behind this success? How did Samsung achieve its prominence? Lee Byung-chul, the youngest of 4 siblings, was born to Kwon Jae-lim and Lee Chan-woo. He came from a prosperous Yangban family, which was similar to the landed nobility in the Middle East, Europe, China, and Japan. They owned land in Yeongdo County, South Gyeongsang Province. He was born in 1910 during the Korean Empire, a time when Japan was annexing Korea as a colony. Despite the struggle, many Yangban, including Lee's family, maintained their privileged status under Japanese control. Lee Byung-chul completed high school at Seoul's Young High School and then went to Tokyo for higher education at Waseda University, although he did not graduate. Upon returning to Korea, he likely managed his family's properties during a period when Japan was enforcing cultural assimilation. Eventually, he started his own business, the Samsung Trading Company. Samsung, meaning 3 stars, referred to a Korean folktale about a benevolent dragon fighting an evil one. The company traded noodles and other consumer products made around Daegu and exported them to China. With World War II, demand for essential goods increased, and Lee relocated Samsung's headquarters to Seoul in 1947. When the Korean War began, Lee fled to Busan, where he focused on Chil Jeon, a sugar refinery he founded. In 1954, he established Chilmojik in Chimsandong, Daegu, expanding the Samsung brand into various products. Chil Jeon remains a leading food company in Korea today. During this time, Lee partnered with Cho Hong-jae, who helped diversify Samsung, but their differing management styles led to a split. This division resulted in the formation of the Hyosung Group, Hankook Tire, and other companies. Samsung aimed to aid Korea's rapid industrialization and benefited from protectionist measures by the Korean government. These measures supported large domestic conglomerates, or chaebols, by shielding them from competition and providing easy financing. Samsung was one of these chaebols, and Lee ran it as a family-owned business, grooming his 3rd son, Lee Kun-hee, to take over. Eventually, Samsung acquired 3 of Korea's largest commercial banks in the late 1950s, along with an insurance provider, a cement manufacturer, and a fertilizer manufacturer. In the 1960s, Samsung expanded further, purchasing additional insurance firms, an oil refinery, a nylon manufacturer, and a department store. In 1969, Samsung entered the electronics sector with several divisions dedicated to this field, including Samsung Corning, Samsung Semiconductor and Telecommunications, Samsung Electromechanics, and Samsung Electronics Devices. A partnership with Sanyo also began, allowing Samsung to manufacture consumer goods like TVs and microwaves. The first black and white TVs produced by Samsung Sanyo in 1970 were a hit in the Korean market, preferred over Japanese sets. Samsung's ability to innovate quickly was bolstered by its significant presence in Korea and its 50% stake in Korea Semiconductor. Over the next decade, Samsung produced transistor black and white TVs, color TVs, refrigerators, electric desk calculators, and air conditioners, reaching a milestone of 5 million TVs produced by 1978. By 1974, Samsung Heavy Industries had become one of the world's largest shipbuilders. In the late 1970s, Samsung Electronics America and the Suwon Randi Center were founded, solidifying Lee Byung-chul's success. He consistently topped the list of Korea's richest individuals and served as chairman of the Federation of Korean Industries, a powerful business organization that included representatives from LG and Samsung. This position gave chaebol significant influence over the nation's fiscal and monetary policies, the effects of which are still debated today. In 1980, Samsung entered the telecommunications hardware sector by acquiring Hanguk Jianja Tongsin. Starting with telephone switchboards, the company eventually developed telephone and fax systems before transitioning to mobile phone production in 1988. Lee Byung-chul passed away in 1987, and his 3rd son, Lee Kun-hee, took over as president. Initially, Samsung struggled in the mobile phone market, with Motorola dominating 60% of the Korean market and Samsung securing only a 10% share. The company's products were notorious for subpar performance and quality, leading management to consider exiting the market. Despite these challenges, Samsung managed to exceed expectations and dominate the mobile phone sector. This success was driven by a crucial decision in 1995 to focus on cutting-edge technology rather than less lucrative products. Lee Kun-hee led this transformation, investing heavily in new technologies. By the early 21st century, Samsung's tech business had grown significantly, surpassing Sony to become the 20th largest consumer company in the world and cementing its position as the most popular consumer brand. Lee Kun-hee also spearheaded Samsung's investment in smartphone development. The Samsung Galaxy S, the company's first smartphone, was released in June 2010 and received positive reviews, competing well with other popular Android-powered smartphones like the Nexus One and HTC Desire. Critics and the media praised the Galaxy S for its Super AMOLED display but noted issues with its GPS features and performance over time. Since then, Samsung has produced dozens of smartphones, each outperforming the last in features and system upgrades. Products like the Galaxy Note Edge, with its curved screen edges, achieved significant success. The curved screen technology introduced with the Galaxy Note Edge in 2014 has since been incorporated into many subsequent phones, including the Galaxy S8 and S9. Samsung's journey from its first smartphone in 2010 to the release of foldable smartphones like the Galaxy Z Fold and Galaxy Z Fold 2 in recent years highlights the company's remarkable progress and technological advancements. Samsung is currently led by Lee Jae-yong following the death of his father, Lee Kun-hee. Recently, the company has been dealing with the fallout from a significant scandal. It was discovered that the performance of over 10,000 apps, including system apps, Google Apps, Instagram, TikTok, Netflix, Microsoft Office, and various other third-party apps, was reduced by over 56% when Samsung's game optimizing service, GOS, was tested on some of the Galaxy flagship devices. This list of affected apps was compiled by the South Korean tech forum Miko. Notably, it was found that GOS restrictions did not apply to benchmarking apps, which means that although apps were slowing down for Galaxy users, their devices were still reporting inflated performance numbers for these apps. As a result, the well-known benchmarking site Geekbench stopped supporting Samsung's latest flagship smartphones, including the Galaxy S22 series. Samsung's vice chairman and CEO, Jang Hee-han, officially apologized for the GOS app throttling scandal to users of the company's flagship Galaxy devices. At the company's annual shareholders meeting, Jang assured Samsung customers that the company would listen more closely to prevent such issues from happening again. Lee Jae-yong's succession to leadership was also complicated by Korean law. To avoid massive legally mandated succession taxes, he issued a rare apology over contentious succession plans and declared that he would not give his children management rights at the family-run conglomerate. This followed his indictment by Korean prosecutors for various violations and a lengthy court battle. President Moon Jae-in, who succeeded the ousted Park Geun-hye in 2017, campaigned on reforming family-run conglomerates that control the economy and pledged not to lightly pardon tycoon convictions. Despite these challenges, Samsung remains committed to producing cutting-edge technology. The Galaxy S8 introduced Samsung's built-in AI system, Bixby, which functions similarly to Apple's Siri and already provides users with an AI experience. Samsung is now advancing further into the field of artificial intelligence, focusing on the user experience and the benefits of AI. By 2022, Samsung plans to invest $22 billion in cutting-edge technology, with 5G and AI taking the lead. As part of its research initiative, Samsung intends to hire 1,000 new scientists at AI-focused research facilities worldwide. Overall projected investments are expected to reach over $206 million, with these investments continuing through 2023. The company believes this will improve its international position in competitive markets like the chip market while providing new growth opportunities in next-generation telecommunications and robotics. Although the exact amounts Samsung Electronics will spend on each industry were not detailed, the company emphasized that mergers and acquisitions are being considered to consolidate technology and lead the market. This strategy reflects Samsung's traditional approach of advancing technology by acquiring new companies and startups. Have you heard of Samsung's story before? Are there any other details you would add? Share your thoughts in the comments, and if you'd like to see more inspiring business videos, be sure to check out our channel.